Hello everyone, this is JDog406 coming back for another coin roll hunting video, and today we are getting into our next box of nickels. Hopefully it has some pretty great stuff in it, as of what I can see right off of the enders. So we do have a 2005 Ocean in the View of Joy, and then a Young Head Canadian nickel. Alright, I am going to be starting off with this one, so let's get into it. We are getting into this one right here. Hopefully we can get something off of it other than this Canadian right at the top. I am very interested to see what the year is on this. So we will take that out. Take a nice good look at that young head. Alright. Let's flip that over. Ooh, 1961. So I do believe that this is 99.9% nickel. So we do have a little bit of nickel bullion right here. Other than that, we're going to continue through the rest of the roll. See what else it might behold. Alright, got it open. Still on the lookout for 2009s too. One looks a little bit older. It's just a 64. What is that? Thought that was a San Francisco for a second. 82. 64. And nothing else. Alright, so that is the end of that roll, and we will be moving on to the next one. We're getting into this next roll right here that has that Ocean in the View of Joy. Let's see what it comes to be for the mint marker. Alright, so we got a nice little view of that, and I am only going to show the 2004s and 2005s at the start of the video, so once we find all four designs, I will stop, and it is a Denver. Alright, so we have the Ocean in the View of Joy for that. Let's get into the rest of the roll. Put that aside, try and flip that the best that we can. Alright, let's get through it. 64, 81, alright, and there was nothing else in that roll, so we will be moving on to the third roll. We are getting into this third roll right here. Hopefully something interesting comes out. I don't necessarily count those 2004s, I just like to show the designs at the start, the 2004s and 2005s, just because it is a nice little thing to see. Other than that, let's get into this and see what we can get. That one didn't look too hot. Don't believe I see much. It's a 61. Alright, so that is the end of that third roll, and I will start showing you only the interesting rolls, so let's move on. Getting into this fourth roll, maybe something will come up. As I said, I only going to show the interesting stuff. So let's see what's here. Alright. Not seeing a whole lot right off the start. Let's see if there's anything within it though. Okay, we did find our first keel boat, which is a 2004. Alright, and it is a Denver. Alright, so we'll be putting that one to the side. So we have the keel boat out of the way. 85. Okay, we do have our first San Francisco, which is a 1969 San Francisco. Very nice looking coin. We'll put that one in the pile. We will continue through. It's a 83. Alright, that is the end of that, so we will be moving on. Alright, this is the fifth roll. Maybe something will come out of here too, like that 69S that we just found in that last roll. So, flip everything, see what we get. Okay, seeing a whole lot up top. Okay, we do have our first bison right here, and now we got that one crossed out of the way. It is a Denver. All right, don't know what's really going on the front of it, but it looks pretty nasty. All right, gonna dig through the rest of this though. Maybe we'll get something good. 77, another bison. 64. All right. 88, 82, 90, another ocean. All right, that is the end of that roll. We are getting into the 6th roll, so maybe we'll find something, maybe we won't. I have no clue. We do need to find that Louisiana Purchase for our last 2004. Alright, not really seeing nothing up top. What is that? That's a 70 Denver. Thought that was going to be a San Francisco. Oh, okay, we do have a Canadian nickel right here. 1979. Alright, so I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that this one is 99.9% nickel too. So that is very nice to be having, and I will be showing information on these coins at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. 83. Not really seeing any older American coins. Alright, other than that, that is the end of that roll, and we will be moving on to the next one. We're getting into this next roll right here. It's been a couple of rolls since I've found something, so maybe I'll get something good off of this. I have not found anything pre-60 yet, so let's hope. Maybe we can get another Canadian though. Oh, that 2006 fooled me. I thought it was a 2009. I was about to be happy. 80. What is that? It's a 72. Okay, we do have our first Louisiana Purchase right here, so I no longer have to show the 2004s or 5s. So that is the last one, and we will continue through. What is that? That's a 66. Alright, that is the end, so we'll be moving on to the next one. We're getting into our next roll from finding our Louisiana Purchase. Nothing too special about those 2004s or 2005s. There's a lot of them made, so if you like the design, you could easily go down to your bank and pick up a roll of nickels and more than likely get one or two. I usually find roughly quite a bit of them. Alright, we do have a Denver reverse right here. Let's flip that over to see it's a 1951. So we do have our first pre-60s nickel, and it is a 51 Denver. That is very nice looking. I will be putting that one to the side, and we will be continuing through. Can we make it a double in this roll? 74, what is that one? 66. Well, okay. We do have another find right here. A little bit of black spot on it. I bet you I could get that off, but it's a 1947, and let's see what that mint marker is. And it's a San Francisco. Alright, so that's a very nice coin to be finding. It's kind of roughed up, but nonetheless, we'll be putting it to the side, seeing what else is in here. It's a 73. Alright, that is the end of that roll, so we will be moving on to the next one. We're getting into this next roll from finding that San Francisco 47 and that Denver 51. So I will get into this one and see if we can get some older ones than that. Maybe we can find a Buffalo. Who knows? Alright, we do have a mint marker on the back, and it is a Denver. Alright, let's flip that to see that it's a 52. So we have a 51 Denver and a 52 Denver. All right. We'll be sticking that one to the side, and we will be continuing through seeing if there's anything else. A 76. Okay, that one looked war nickel-like, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's just an 85. Right. Let's kick it through though. See if there's anything else. And there is not, so we will be moving on to the next one. We are getting into the next roll from finding that 52 Denver, so let's see what we can get out of this one. Alright, getting right into it. Let's see what's here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Looks kind of old. That's just an 85. What about that one? It's a 67. About that one, 71. And don't even want to look at that one. Alright, what about that one? It's 87. 69S right here. Alright, so we do have a 1969S. Very worn down, but still. Let's put it to the side. Continue through. Alright, that is the end of that one, and we will be moving on to the next one. We are getting on to the next roll from finding that 69 San Francisco. And let's get into this one. See what's here. Maybe we'll find another Canadian soon. We did end our streak with our pre-60s finds. 88. But we just started it back up. So 1958 Denver right here. Alright. Very nice coin to be finding. We'll be putting that one to the side. Going through the rest of it to see that there's a 57 right here. 1957. And we're going to flip it over to see that it's a Philadelphia. So we'll be putting that one to the side too. Is there another one in the rest of this? What is that? That's just a 72 that was really worn down. Other than that, we'll be continuing on to the next roll. Alright, we have not found anything in that last roll. And it has been a roll since we have found those 57 and that 58. So hopefully we can get something out of this one. Still hoping that I can maybe find a buffalo in this box. The last box that I opened, I did not find one. Okay, that's a 70. Okay, we do have a find right here. 1959, and it is a Philadelphia. Alright, so we'll be sticking that one to the side. Do not believe that there is anything else in there, so we will be moving on to the next roll. We're getting into this next roll from finding that 1959 Denver, and for some reason the side of this is blown out a bit, so I'm wondering what's up here. Alright, let's open it up and see what's happening. Alright, we got the roll open. I do see a Denver reverse right here. So let's flip that over to see that it's a 64. What's this oddly colored one? A 2003. Okay, I do have a find right here though. Plucked it right from the edge. A 1958, which is a Denver. Alright, we'll be sticking that one to the side. Very nice to be finding. Gonna flip that upwards. See what else is in here. Okay, there is a 1949 right here, and it is a Philadelphia. Very nice. Alright, let's continue through. See if there's anything else. There's a 74. 88. That's seeing a whole lot else in here. Another 74. Something I don't want to touch. It's the last one, 64. Alright, we'll be moving on to the next roll. We're getting into this next roll from finding that 1949 and that 1958. Maybe we'll continue the streak up of finding stuff. Alright, let's flip all of that. Let's burn down the roll. I see a 64. That's not necessarily what I want to see. I see a 68. Okay, another 64. 70 San Francisco right here, as you can see. Alright, we'll be putting that one to the side. Going through the rest of this. There's a 60. Nothing really too special about that. Alright. That one, that's a 77. And that's another 64. Alright, we'll be moving on to the next one. We're getting into this next roll from finding that 70 San Francisco. Hopefully we can get something out of this one too. Alright, get the rest of the roll out. Okay, this one does look a bit older and it has a Denver reverse and it's a 64. Hate those 64s. Another 64. It's like smacking you in the face. Okay, we do have a 1946, so the reverse 64. Alright, I like that. And it is a Philadelphia. Alright, so this is after the war. So that's very nice. We'll be putting that one to the side. We'll continue to go through. Maybe we'll find another one. That's just a 66. Let's flip all of that. See what else is here. And I don't believe I see anything else, so we will be moving on. We are getting into this next roll right here. Hopefully we can get something out of it. Alright. It has been a roll or two since we have found something, so maybe we'll get something out of this. 63. Nothing too special seems to be popping up. Alright, other than that, we'll be moving on. So we are at the third from the end of our box. Hopefully we can get something out of these last three rolls. 3 more chances. And it's not the end of the box, sorry. So we are getting to our halfway point. And that is where I'm going to be ending this video. And then the other half will come out in another video. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. Other than that, let's get in here, see what we can get out of these last 3 rolls for this video before we hit our halfway point. Alright, 1006, and nothing in that roll, so I'm going to double check it. Other than that, we'll be moving on to the next one. We're getting into the second from the halfway point. So after this, it'll be the halfway point of the box. Other than that, this is going to be the second to the last roll for the video. So let's hope that we can get something good out of it. 68 Denver is that. 71. 84. Not seeing too much. 69, is that a San Francisco? That is a 69 San Francisco right here. Alright. Very odd looking. But other than that, we're going to put that to the side. Continue through here to not finding anything else. So we will be moving on to the next one. Right, getting into this next and final roll for the video. So we are at our halfway point of the box. This is the 25th from the start. And in the next video, we'll be doing the 25th to the end. Alright, let's get this thing open. See if there's something interesting. Okay, I do see an oddly looking coin right here. It's all beat up. It's a 62. It's not very appealing to the eye. Alright, burning through here. See what is there. It's a 75. Not seeing anything too great. Yeah, there's nothing there. So I am going to double check it, but other than that, we'll be moving on to the conclusion. Okay, so here we are at the conclusion, and I am just showing these 4 designs. So the top are the 2004s, and the bottom are the 2005s. So we have the Lewis and Clark keelboat, the Louisiana Purchase, the Bison, and the Ocean in the Joy of View, or Ocean in the View of Joy. Sorry. Then we're going to come over here to where we have our San Francisco coins that we found. So which is a couple 70 San Franciscos and a couple 69 San Franciscos. And then we're going to come right over here to where we found our older than 60 coins. So we have a couple 58 Denvers, a 57 Philadelphia, a 59, which I believe is a Philadelphia, yep. And then what's this 49? That's also a Philadelphia, and I believe this 46 is a Philadelphia, yep. Alright. So then we come down here, and these are our rarer dates right here. So we have a 1951 Denver. Then we have a 47 San Francisco. Alright. Then we have a 52 Denver. Alright. So I will be popping up some information on these coins right here in just 1 second. Right here, as you can see, that 51 Denver is coming in at 20.4 million minted, and that 52 Denver is coming in at 30.6 million minted, which they are under 50 million mintage, which makes them a low mintage coin. So other than that, we're going to continue on to the rest of the conclusion. Right, and then here we have this 1947 San Francisco, which is coming in at 24.7 million minted, which is a very low mintage, under 25 million. So that's very cool. So other than that, we're going to continue on to the rest of the video. Only other thing I had to show was these 2 Canadians that I found, but we did find a young head Canadian. So I am going to flip these over so that you can see the obverses. We do have a 79 and a 61. So here is that obverse, and then here is this obverse. So those are very, very nice looking coins, especially that 61. I'm very happy to find it. And I do believe that Canadian nickels were made of nickel from all the way up to 1984 or something, I believe it was. They were made out of complete nickel. But other than that, I am going to show some information on these coins in just 1 second. Alright, other than that though, this is the end of the video, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.